Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to contest. So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, is a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some nice historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session, and good luck.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a new career mode. As you guys can see, we are racing for Haas F1 team. This is our contract here. Our teammate Kevin Magnussen will be racing with us for the season. Only going to be a one season career mode, as F1 2018 comes out next month. But our season objective, as you guys saw down there, is 15th. But, so, there we are. 88 Expert is what I'm racing on. So far, no park for me. I need to do that for the next race. Leave a like if you guys want to see the next race as we get on the practice one. So we're going to get our setup loaded here for Australia. I actually forgot what the setup was, but I just had an Australia setup saved. So we're going to go to the track acclimatization for the first practice program in practice or whatever. I keep messing up here. But starting off lap 1, and I thought there was little to no feedback when I recorded this for some reason. I don't know why. It just felt like there was no force feedback whatsoever. As you can see, me just jerking the wheel all over the place. It wasn't very handy for me. So you can expect these first 2 laps here pretty scrappy. And also getting used to the setup again, because I haven't raced in Australia in absolutely ages. But lap 2 here, going wrong in about the exact same place as we did in the first lap. Around these fast corners, the car sort of handled it felt very heavy. But it was just to get back in to the rhythm of things of Australia and a new career mode personally. For me, because my other career mode I've been doing with the Red Bull and it feels a lot better. But lap 3 here, looks like it's going to link up very well in the last sector. This last fast corner there, if you saw it, it was very, very slow for me personally. Right here it was very fast. As you can see, I got a snap of oversteer. But we get purple in the score. So there we go, that's our program over. Got the team objective consistent. We need all the resource points we can get for the season. And surprisingly, we came 11th, where a Haas should be, but that was on the softs. And I was surprised by that on the softs. So practice 2.
Got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. To that end, Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Right. well, that makes no sense. Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good. Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now. And when that happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
So here we go, we get 2,250 resource points for the start of Season 1 here with Haas. And I was going in here to the R&D and I was actually expecting them to be, the aerodynamics to be pretty bad. So we go straight in and we go and get one of the upgrades for the quality control, just to see, just so it wouldn't fail. So we get quality control and then we get front downforce. And then we only have 800 left, and we can't buy anything apart from either not quality control, the other one, the department efficiency. So we get that department efficiency 1 for the powertrain, so we can get a better engine in the future. And that's really about it for the R&D. Left with 233 resource points here. Because we go into practice 2 for our qualifying practice program. Again, very heavy, I would say, for the car, the handling. As I've never actually used the Haas with realistic cars or like in a career mode or anything. But starting the lap, we're already down, but we're in the middle ground here. Through the first two corners, actually very fast corners, which I did not expect with this car. Turn 3, going very wide there, getting up on the grass and I've just spun it around. So I restart the another lap. I restart practice program, and we're just going down a very fast chicane over here. Taking it through in 6th gear. The AI are very, very slow through there, so you can gain a lot of time on them, as you will find out later on in the video. Coming around the last sector now, we're getting very close to Stroll getting his slipstream, but also this dirty air going through corners. That doesn't feel like there's much dirty air in the game. The dirty air effect doesn't seem to be there. I try to leave them space, which means I lose a lot of time here. Again, snap up over here for the fast corner. Nurse, even. We get our target. 127.5 on the Ultra Sauce. P7 for FP2. So, it's looking good for qualifying and the FP3. This is the race strategy program that I went down on last. And I feel like this is a really good one for me personally. You just have to manage your tires, your fuel. Around Australia, I'm not very good at managing tires, so it's pretty hard for me to manage tires around here because I wasn't. Plus, the force feedback wasn't really helping me. But lap 1, you also have to beat the target lap time while managing your fuel and your tires. But lap 2. Here, coming around the line, I got 10 points on the first lap, because I feel like you always get 10 points on the first lap if you complete it. But we're 1 second up on the target lap time, and that's pretty good for a Haas to be in 128, considering I was a 130 in the track acclimatization in FP1. We'll come around here for the second sector of lap 3. 1.2 seconds up on our time, on the target lap time. So we're doing absolutely swell here. 1.6 now, coming out of the third sector. We're starting the third sector here. behind Ericsson. We're actually battling, which makes me lose a lot of time here. I lost 2 tenths just going for that little corner there beside Ericsson. But we're getting it back up. And this has been a very good lap, personally for me. 2.1 seconds up on the target lap time. So absolutely amazing for the Haas. 1/10 off of P1.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
So our rival, of course, is Kevin Magnussen, as he is our teammate. You always get your teammate as your first rivalry. And hopefully we can beat him to assert our dominance here at Haas.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
They want us to qualify in 15th if you guys didn't see it, and they want us to beat Kevin Magnussen. So as we get in the qualifying here, short qualifying only for today, but I only did 2 laps. But I didn't really extract the potential of the car. So I did 1 lap about a few minutes in when the track was a bit grippy. Not a very fast lap, but P3, a 1:25.6, a Haas behind Bottas there in second. But as we come across to we're going to start our last lap here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have. And we're already down by a ton. It looks like we're going to lose even more. So I think I'm going to scrap this lap. 1.6 tenths down. But we've qualified in P6. Raikkonen on pole. Bottas, Vettel in the top 3. Hamilton, Ricciardo, all in front of us. So let's hopefully the race is going to go well. But see what we've got for the race.
Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
They want us to finish 12th, which is not a very big ask considering where we're starting.
Turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
Gonna bring this so we're on 0.00 for fuel, and we're doing the free stopper here. But on the formation lap, we've got Raikkonen, Bottas, Vettel, Hamilton, Ricciardo. I anti-stalled there, but behind us we've got Perez, Verstappen, I think Ocon. Let me check. I actually look behind me, so I'll be able to check there. But anyway, here we go. Lights out, and away we go. Good start. Pass Ricciardo off the line. 3 wide goes those 3 guys there. Braking early because I don't want to get involved in that. But bumping in the back of the Ferrari. Raikkonen shooting off there, as you see in the broadcast cameras. In the slipstream of the 2 Mercedes, and we've just overtaken Vettel and Bottas in 1 corner. So we've went from 6th to 3rd. We've halved our position already, but we do have to save fuel. End of the first sector now. Chasing down Hamilton. I don't think it's going to happen though, because as you can see, Raikkonen's already blasted off, and he's in a Ferrari, so Hamilton's just going to fly away as well. I also have to save fuel as well, so gonna lose out a lot of time as well. I'm saying a lot as well. Plus we end sector 2 now. Only 5 tenths behind Hamilton, so it shouldn't be that bad. Bottas 8 tenths. But lap 2 now, 6 seconds up, and a second and 0.8 behind. But that's because we were saving fuel on this lap. The first few laps I wanted to save fuel while I was ahead. And there's yellow flags. What's that? Virtual safety car, and Bottas, who was behind us. Bottas, who was behind us, is retired for an engine failure right at the start of the season for Mercedes, so it's not looking good for those guys. As we return to racing speed here at the end of lap 3, it's not looking too good for us, considering second. Could still get through this race, but we still got the pit stops to come in. So it's not going to be looking like we're going to finish on the podium this race. Bar pit windows open for lap 4. So let's see what the Haas pit crew can do this time in Australia. So at the end of lap 4 here, we come into the pits. Remember, get in that speed limit. It's always so good when you hit that speed limit with going in, when you get just under it. But we're the only ones in the pit so far. Getting passed by everyone. Let's see how good this pit stop is. That's a horrible pit stop. 2.9 seconds stationary there. Not a very good pit stop at all. So let's go to replay of that. Look how slow it is, just getting off. And we rejoined back in 19th out of 19. So lap 5 now, chasing down Ericsson, and it doesn't take very long at all. As you'll see in the next clip, it really doesn't take that long, as they're on the older softs. And look at that train, there's about 6 cars there. So everybody's getting held up there on old tyres, so it should be pretty quick to catch up to them. As you can see, coming out of the fast chicane here, we're in the DRS. So we're already in DRS intervals or whatever. But we've gone down the inside of Ericsson here on the penultimate corner. And we caught him around the outside because we had a little skirmish there. In the replay, you can see it here. Number 25, Haas for me. Button for a line now, and Van Dorn, by Van Dorn on complete accident. But this was a splendid, this was an absolute magnificent lap for us as we pass. I don't know how many cars, let me count, 6 cars or 5 cars, of which were all in the softs, and then we get Alonso for the number 6. The 6th car was overtaken on this lap for lap number 6. It's looking good so far. Going around the fast chicane 4 times down though, because we got caught up in the train. Lap 7 now, just behind Daniel Kvyat now. People in the pits. Let's see where we will be at the end of this straight. Only gain 2 positions. And we get fastest lap though, so it's always good. Now behind Kvyat, can we lunge down the inside? That's a dive bomb, and we've hit his back wheel, so I thought it was only good. And then we've like tail happy. Our tail's gone back end left us and just made us jump into Kvyat. But we've gone committed down the inside of the fast left right chicane, and we've got him. And he's absolutely fallen behind now, so he must have some sort of damage. But now our teammate Magnussen up in the 8th. We're going to go down the inside here. This is a good little skirmish here as well. Out of turn 3, 4 and 5. I get him out of turn 4. Job done. Fast chicane here. Look at that, Hulkenberg getting overtaken by Vettel, like I did Kvyat last lap. Now Hulkenberg's got no momentum as we go down the inside of this on him in this back straight here. Slow mini straight. Up 10-9. And a safety car. This could be good for us. Let's box this lap, get our new ultra softs on. Instead of lap, we were supposed to hit lap 11. Now we can hit this lap and save our tires for later in the race. So let's see how this goes. If we get the strategy call absolutely right, this could be a race changer for us. We're us and Hulkenberg, the only one to pit surprisingly. Absolute madness. So we're gonna be near the back of the field, or are we? P13 coming out of the pits. It's not even going to be that bad. We've lost, I think, about 4 positions, but that's about it. As the safety car comes in lap 13 now. Trying to warm up the tires. Let's see how this goes for us. That fast chicane is very good for warming up the tires under a safety car. We want to try and get held back as much as we can and then just accelerate as much as you can for it to get most. For some reason I'm ghosted, so So I've gone side by side with Van Dorn. But here we go for the final sector. Under the limits of the leader, which is I think 75 miles an hour, which is 100 kilometers an hour, I'm pretty sure. As we get prepared to resume racing, I try to go around the outside, but nobody's accelerated, so I can't make them move. But we're gonna get him on this straight because it's a McLaren Honda. What do you expect? Which makes we save so much fuel that we can use later in the race. Down the inside. Brilliant move. Made a stick. We can overtake so much cars now. Or yeah, we can overtake so much cars now because we're right up there in the midfield. We're the best of the rest right now. Got the fastest car in the field. Apart from the Mercedes and the Red Bulls and stuff like that. But Palmer into turn 6, I think that is. And we've got him. Now chasing down Ocon, Perez, and whoever's in front of those two guys. Alonso. So Alonso's going to be very slow on this straight. Catching up very fast in the slipstream. Perez going on the inside of Alonso, now he's in P9, but as we go down the inside, can we get both of them? Yes, we have. We've got both of them into the final sector there. Chasing down Perez now, P9. It's been a great race so far. Perez and then Kvyat in front. Hopefully this can go good for us. Down into turn 3, can we make the same overtake we did on the last lap to Van Dorn? Was it Van Dorn? I don't remember, but or Palmer, I think. We've got the same way. We've oversteered again into the side of his car. Up on the curb, going absolutely way over the track limits. Don't know why I didn't even get a warning for it. But chasing Perez on again. Can we make the move? We made Alonso on the first time before the safety car. We've gone for it. We've got up on the curb, the big self-scraper there. You don't want to do that, but I've done it twice now in this race. Chasing down Kvyat at 16 now. Down the inside for turn 1. Chasing Sainz is now in our grid position. Into turn 3. Catching up a lot. Braking a lot earlier for some reason. I guess it's because they're on the softs and they're very worn. We've got up on the outside curb there. And now we're chasing them down. In the chicane here. We've made the same move. But it's gone cleanly this time. Clean around the inside. Or in the inside. Even. P3 is people in the pits. P2 is for stopping pits. Now we've got our pit lap right now for the Saber Softs. Hopefully we'll come out somewhere near P6, P7, or maybe even P5 if we can. But again, a very slow pit stop at 2.9 again. Haas pit crews is not very good, so we've got to hopefully we can get those upgraded competencies. P7 in front of Perez now. Lap 21. Can we chase down and overtake Ricardo? That's the question. But they're being held up by a car. He's on old tires and going into the pits. Is that Hulkenberg? It is. It's Hulkenberg on a soft pitting for the last 7 laps. And this is how pretty much we stayed for a race. Lap 23, still P6. Over the finish line, we're just in the P6. But not much happened for the rest of the race. Lap 28, this is the closest we got to Ricardo. Up on the curbs, and then we bounced in the wall. Lucky to have no damage. Lap 29 now. Final sector of lap 29. It's been a great race for us. Absolutely amazing race. Hamilton crossed the finish line. Unlucky for Raikkonen, he started on pole. Could have been another one. But as we come through the last 3 corners now. and we're not going to overtake him there. But it will be a P6 in our first ever race in F1. When we run out of fuel, hopefully not anywhere near line, and we become P6. We've got it, lads. Absolutely amazing from us and the team. It was a very fast race for me, to be honest. I don't think I got fast as that. I think Hamilton got fast as that there. But yeah, it takes a bit long for this to load for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. This is podium. Hamilton, Vettel, and Raikkonen. Unlucky for Raikkonen, who started on pole and finished P3. So very bad luck for him, but very good luck for Hamilton. So that safety car just played right into his hands. So what a race. That's gonna be all for today, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
My driver of the day was Nico Hülkenberg. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari move to the top of the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.